Okay, I think my live stream is going live now. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's live now. Okay, so this is part two of the the Udemy, Skillshare, YouTube, review type of deal here. So let me go ahead and try to figure out where I started off before. Let's go back to Skillshare. The last time we spoke, I was telling you some things about the graph here, but even, after a couple days, my viewership has went up. So for May, I'm going to most likely, I'd say 99% sure that I'm going to surpass the premium minutes that I had in April. So May is going to be my highest viewership ever in terms of minutes watched, which is premium minutes, which are the minutes that you actually get paid for. So I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to far exceed the 573 premium minutes that I had in April, which is my highest I ever had before. But in May, I'm pretty excited. I'm sure I'm going to pass that. But I want to also show you guys how my course is performing for Camtasia again. And I'm sharing this information with you guys just so you can see that you don't have to be an expert on Skillshare to grow and perform. Again, a lot of my courses were made with my cell phone, and if you can do that with a cell phone, imagine if you're one of those people out there that actually has a decent microphone. You can make some really good courses. Now, I do have a decent microphone. I just didn't have time to hook all that stuff up for most of my courses. But if you look at my course here for Camtasia, this course is doing really, really well. In fact, it's literally just blown my mind. I don't know why this particular course is doing so well. And I think part of it is, that a lot of people are seeing this course more than the other ones. So that may be why it's performing a lot better than my other courses. Not to say that my other courses aren't performing well in relationship to the viewership, because they are performing pretty well, but for whatever reason, this course is getting more exposure. Now, if you look on here, I'm only 10 students away from being the third person in terms of rank. So that's really, really awesome. Like, I just can't believe it that I'm almost at the third position. And even to this date, my course is the fastest course growing for Camtasia. At least from what I've seen, it's the fastest growing course. So even though this third person in the third position had a ton of more students than me at one point, that gap is shortening. And I think that my prediction is this: I'm going to reach the second and eventually the first position too, because if you look at it from a relative position, or a comparative position, comparing my course to the other courses, on average I'm increasing at a faster rate in terms of students. And I mentioned this to you guys before. It's really important that you have a nice solid looking image or thumbnail like the one you see here that I have, that looks unique, different than what everybody else has on their screen. You don't want something that looks exactly the same like everybody else's, because if it does, no one will notice it. But mine is just completely different approach, and I think that's one of the reasons that it stands out so much. But overall, I would say that with Skillshare, which I mentioned in the part one, is that your earnings could drop. I only got 2 cents per minute watch roughly, for my April earnings. I think that was, for the April earnings, I only got like 2 cents per minute watch. So even though my minutes watch is going to go up again, hopefully I don't get that 2 cent rate again. Hopefully I get like 4 cents or something like that, like I used to get. So we'll see. I don't really know what's going to happen with that. But overall, without any marketing, I think you could have some success on Skillshare. But let's move on to Udemy, because I haven't told you guys anything about Udemy. And let me just go to my live dashboard to see if there's any chats. No one's online right now. But the things that I'm sharing with you guys, hopefully is to inspire you, to encourage you to go out and make passive income. this income that I'm generating is from courses that I already created. I'm not in a position where I'm having to go in and tweak these courses. They're already set and done. Now, me putting it on Udemy, I didn't make a new course. I just took the courses that I have on Skillshare and I added them to Udemy. Now, I'm not adding all of my courses to Udemy because they have different requirements, so I can't do a direct translation of all courses. But as of right now, the earnings that you see here, these came from, let me go back to Skillshare so I can show you the course that's actually generating this revenue. So go to classes you're teaching, and the course that I have up on Udemy right now is this course that's performing really well on Skillshare. So this Camtasia 2019-2020 course, okay? And for March, I earned $3.46. Net earnings is the money that I actually receive, pre-tax amount, withholding tax. That's stuff that is not what I actually get. Okay, this is the full amount that was paid in terms of the profit, but then the tax withholding, and then the net earnings is the final point that you want to look at. So this is what you actually get. So I earned $3.46 in March, $5.57 in April, $5.08 in May. So yeah, not a lot of money, but you have to remember that I'm earning money from Skillshare. Okay, for this course, I'm earning money from Udemy for this course, and so those two things combined will start to add up. Okay, so it's not that you need to make all your money in one particular platform. And again, I'm still relatively new to this, so I think as time goes on and people discover my courses and I get reviews, the earnings will increase. I do believe that, despite me getting a lower rating on Skillshare for that 2 cents per minute, as long as my minutes watched continues to increase, eventually my earnings is going to go up higher. It's only a matter of time. So that's my Udemy information for the earnings. But let's look at my new course that just got approved. I just released the Freelancing on Upwork Importance of the Interface course, and again, that's the course that I feel is the most beneficial, even though it's relatively new on Skillshare, and also sorry, that was my son, he just woke up. But also I'm relatively new on Udemy with this Freelancing on Upwork course. So basically, I think that anyone taking this course that wants to make a living online, if you want to make a living online, definitely take this course, because that course is going to give you the foundation of the things that you need to be looking at. But that's only phase 1 of that course. There's going to be other phases that I'm going to release to help you make a living online. And I'm the type of person, I prove that I have experience, that I've actually earned online, those type of things. Again, I'm not trying to sell you on the course, I'm just telling you what I do with my courses. And the same thing on Skillshare. If you have a membership with Skillshare, you can take that course and you just pay a monthly fee to access it, just like you access all the other courses. So it's really simple process with Udemy. The thing I like about Udemy is you submit the course, they review it, and then if they don't approve it, you fix what's wrong, and then you can upload it after you fix whatever's wrong with it. So you will never get a content strike on, at least to the best of my knowledge, you'll never get a content strike on Udemy. You won't get banned from Udemy because your course cannot be placed online until they approve it. Okay, so that's what I like about Udemy. I'm not really stressed about whether if my course is going to get shut down or I'm going to be banned from a system. Those issues do not exist on Udemy. So if you want a headache-free experience, my recommendation is Udemy over Skillshare. I'm not saying you shouldn't use Skillshare, because I am still using it, but trust me, your headache will be much, much smaller if you use Udemy. Is the earnings going to be as big? I don't really know. I'm not an expert on that. And it looks like this happens to me every time I go on a live stream. I'm busy, y'all. I'm not joking around. Like, every time I get on a phone call, I get a message from a client. I just literally woke up and I got a deal possibly on the table for a client. So I'm gonna try to make this live stream short, and hopefully this gives you guys an idea how crazy it can get for me. But I'm sharing my secrets with you guys in the first course about the things that I pay attention in that Upwork freelance course. But I got a new course that I'm working on where I'm going to teach you some other secrets that I use to close jobs, like the one that I just got a message for. That job, I use the techniques in this second course that I'm going to be releasing at some point. I don't know when I'm going to finish exactly, but I'm going to try to get it done this month. But that second course I'm sharing with you some secrets that I know for a fact it will work if you put in the time and effort and use the techniques I'm talking about. But anyway, let's jump on to the next thing. So I did want to show you guys my earnings on what do you call that platform, on YouTube. And I don't know if I can show it to you because I'm logged into my other account, so I may have to make a third part. I do want to show you my earnings for YouTube. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this video, and then I am going to make a third live stream. Okay, so let me go ahead and end this video, and then I'm going to actually read my messages first because I need to read that because that's a new client. And whenever you have a new client, rule of thumb, as soon as they message you, message them right back. You don't wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You want them to know that you offer good customer service. So it's really important to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to end this live stream. Oh, I have to do it from my software on my computer. Give me one moment.